Hey yo, it's your boy D5D's here, man. And you tapped in with the youngest in charge right now. Passive income with KJ. Doing it big. D5.
Hex and drip, hex and drip. All a nigga need is some hex and drip. 1% a day, I be printing drip. When I get post chain, I'ma stick that shit. Hex and drip, hex and drip. All a nigga need is some hex and drip. 1% a day, I be printing drip. When I get post chain, I'ma stick that shit. 555, feel like Richard Hart. Forrest got a nigga eating off the main farm. In the pen with some pigs, in the pools with dogs. And I just got a call from the R2R.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? You know what I'm saying? We're back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Ron Yates. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be react to this video. You know what I'm saying? The things, you know what I'm saying, these Democrats are doing to our cities, bro. And the Biden administration with how they're just selling out the country. It's crazy, bro. The whole Biden family, bro. It's bad, like, it's bad, bro. All these lootings and riots and shootings. It's bad, but yeah, anyways, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, so you never miss another upload. I'm gonna add this video link down below in his channel if you guys want to check it out for yourselves, because he does post a lot of good content and information that's good for, like, people to take in and stuff. But you know what I'm saying, enough with all that. Let's get into it.
The criminal enterprise in the White House, aka President Biden with his family, may have received even more money than what we've been told.
Question is, what was Hunter Biden doing to earn access to this money? Republicans on the House Oversight Committee say the new records detail a pay-to-play scheme, proof of $20 million.
Yo, Biden has received so much money from foreign nationals and foreign governments. Like, it's crazy. And his son Hunter Biden, like, bro. And Joe is trying to, like, deny that he's involved when they have phone records and everything, and him saying and meeting with Hunter Biden's business partners. You know what I'm saying, what's his saying? 10% for the big guy? Psst. Like, come on, that's crazy. Like, literally, $20 million they received. $20 million from overseas foreign nationals and corporations.
$1 million sent to the Bidens from foreign business sources. Now, the committee says Russian, Ukrainian, and Kazakh oligarchs funneled money to companies tied to Hunter Biden. A Russian billionaire sent $3.5 million.
Russian and Ukrainian? And he's sending all this money to Ukraine. Trillions of dollars is being sent to Ukraine, but nothing for the American people. Not only that, but you're meeting with Russian oligarchs who you're supposed to have, sanctioned. You're supposed to have had Russian oligarchs hiding out in the Bahamas because they were sanctioned by the United States. But you got Russian oligarch billionaires meeting with Joe Biden.
To a shell company associated with Hunter Biden business partner Devon Archer. Then Vice President Biden dined with the billionaire in Washington. Another example has Ukrainian money going to Archer and Hunter Biden. Later, Burisma put Hunter Biden on the board.
The process involved a foreign country or foreign national wiring money to a fake company. Then the fake company would then turn around and wire the money to the Biden family.
Money laundering, bro. Like, crazy. Just how Sam Bankman-Fried got off all them charges. Nothing. Because he was a money launderer for the Democrat Party. That's crazy.
They did this to hide the source of the revenue because they weren't supposed to get money from many of these countries.
I mean, they just couldn't pass up on all those great opportunities, right? But even with the evidence mounting against them and their cash flow running up to the millions and millions of dollars, some people are still saying that this is not something that should lead to an impeachment. Really?
House Republicans.
What? Huh? Something that shouldn't lead to impeachment. But yet you try to impeach Trump twice. And you are still trying to prosecute him now over the false January 6th accusations. That's crazy. Like, that's literally treason, bro. Like, conspiring with foreign nationals, that's literally treason. That's crazy.
Have now received bank records showing that Biden's been paid a total of $20 million from foreign countries that they can identify. Nancy Mace said it was upwards of 50.
The numbers don't lie. The proof is in the pudding, guys. It's right. All you gotta do is do the research. Like, that's it. $20 million from Russia, Kazakhstan, and Ukraine. The whole war is just a money scam. It's just a money scheme. That's it.
$50 million, by the way. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, however, told House Republicans to pump the brakes when it comes to impeaching President Biden, saying that impeachment ought to be rare and it is not good for the country.
Okay, so wait. This means that the House Republicans have evidence that they subpoenaed from banks, right? They got all this information that will allegedly prove that President Joe Biden was involved in a pay-to-play scheme as he received millions and millions of dollars. And
that's crazy. They got trillions of dollars to send to Ukraine, funding a fake war. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to downplay all the people that's in the war, like being injured and fighting. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is a puppet's game. Like, he's sending trillions of dollars to Ukraine, but the regular Joe can't go to the bank and withdraw like $1,000. That's crazy. All these banks are shutting down. They don't have enough money. Like, that's crazy. We don't have enough. The banks don't got enough money. Some banks are even going cashless. That's like, we have no money for ourselves, but we got money for everybody else.
their minority leader at the Senate says, hold your horses? I knew these two were friends, but I didn't think that they were this close.
Mitch McConnell, Mitch, I don't want to hurt your reputation. You've always done exactly what you said. You're a man of your word, and you're a man of honor. Thank you for being my friend.
Well,
Of course, two demented old guys. You know what I'm saying? Joe, Sleepy Joe, I don't even gotta say nothing, bro. Like, just watch live TV. You'll see on live TV, bro, just run up to kids, smelling kids, falling down everywhere, talking to people that ain't there, shouting out dead people, calling dead people to him. It's crazy, bro. Like, Joe is just, he's not there. He's not fit. So he's not there mentally.
Birds of a feather flock to.
And Mitch McConnell, bro. You ain't see what happened? Like, just recently, one of his more recent speeches, it looked like he literally got turned off. Like, he was mid speech, you know what I'm saying? Talking. Then the lady touches his hand, off. Couldn't speak, move, nothing. Wasn't even blinking. Just turned off. They had to escort him away. It was crazy.
Anyway, you know how it goes. So this move from Mitch McConnell, one that I understand and I totally get it, all right? It's not great for the country, but you gotta think, is it better to have a president who accepts money from foreign countries? Sorry, wrong term. I meant to say a president who accepts bribes from foreign countries. Man, I'm just waiting for the next distraction from all of this. Like, what could it be? Will they find a cure for cancer again? Social media censorship? Heck, why not post a wanted sign in the White House with Trump's face on it? I mean, they're gonna have to really go above and beyond and really make people forget about the fact that he received like $20 million, because that's not chump change. Do any of you guys think that's a small number? Now, before you answer that,
20 million? It's a whole lot I could do with 20 million. I could do a whole lot with 20 million.
make sure you're still subscribed to the channel and make sure you smash that like button like there's no tomorrow. All right, appreciate you guys. So yeah, $20 million, huh? It's probably money that could help fund programs here in our country. You know what I'm saying, right? Not that they would do it, I'm just saying that it could have done that. So one program that the president hasn't delivered on, at least, you know, that's what the critics are saying, is the protection of our borders. So Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's probably the biggest threat to President Biden within his own party, actually visited the borders. He wasn't there.
Bro, the borders, like, it's crazy, bro. It's bad. Like, it's really bad. We got thousands of illegal immigrants coming in every day. You know what I'm saying? Again, not to downplay their struggles and none of that, but like, we don't even have enough money for ourselves. Like that's what I'm saying. We have so much money to help all these immigrants and all these foreign countries and stuff, but we don't even have enough money to clean up our streets. Have you seen Chicago, New York, Baltimore, everything? Like all these major cities is bad. The homeless, it's just getting worse and worse. We got banks failing every day. You know what I'm saying? Reports coming out now that credit rates is being cut. Everything, like, it's bad. It's bad, guys. And we're just letting all these immigrants coming over. They signing bills to let immigrants be police officers. Like, that's crazy. They're literally breaking federal law by entering the country. Federal law, which is the highest degree. Okay, they're literally committing felonies, yo. And they're signing bills to let these people become police officers. You're gonna let criminals police mostly good civilians, U.S. citizens, tax-paying U.S. citizens, all their tax money just being sent to all these. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, it's the immigrants' fault. They just want a better life. You know what I'm saying? But like, we can't just keep accepting these people. We gotta, if we're gonna help them, we gotta solve the problem at its root: the corruption in these South American governments and these cartels. If that's what we want to do, if that's how we want to help these immigrants, but we can't just keep accepting these immigrants and giving them free tickets to go wherever they want and setting them up with apartments and jobs and taking away jobs from real U.S. born citizens and people who pay their taxes. Like, it's crazy.
Here for no photo op. He actually saw the issue with his own two eyes.
Hey everybody, I'm at the border wall around Yuma, Arizona. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. We've watched about 150 people come across. You can see the end of the wall down there.
And the Border Patrol just lets them. You know what I'm saying? They just put them in a line and just let them go through. Come on, guys, this way. Come right through.
And we've watched about 150 people come across in the last hour. The first group were about 50 or 60.
And it's not even just South Americans. You got they're showing videos of Europeans, large numbers of Asian males, military Asian males flooding the country. There's just it's a whole lot.
People from Africa, from West Africa. This group that is filing behind me right now, we interviewed many of them. They're from Peru, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, India, China, Tibet, Nepal, and altogether, people have come across right here from 117 nations in the last couple of years. In 3 years, in total, 7 million people have come across the border illegally into our country. And from
7 million people in 3 years. What's the math on that a day? 7 million people over 3 years. So what? 365 times 3 would be like 365 times 3 is 1,095 days. All right, divide that by 7 million. Divide 7 million by 1095. That's 6,392 people a day. 6,392 people crossing into the country illegally every day for the past 3 years on average. Insane.
Here they're put on these buses and they're brought to the Border Patrol station where they're processed. After 4 or 5 days, they're released on their own reconnaissance into our country, and most of them are never seen or heard from again. And the stories that we heard from these people are absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, they just get put on the buses and sent to major cities, given jobs and houses and place to live and stuff. But you know, we got Americans struggling to find jobs and houses. Crazy. And notice like how whenever like they send immigrants to a place where you had these politicians that supported these immigrants coming into the country, like help sign in bills where these immigrants were allowed here, like they are. Whenever you send them to their areas, all of a sudden it's we don't want no immigrants.
This is a humanitarian crisis because of the understanding across the globe that we now have an open border here.
Now, if you guys remember, RFK didn't agree with Trump about this wall before, but since he saw it for himself, I mean, like, what better way to understand the problem than going there yourself, right? But nope. President Biden is way too focused on other things to think about the border. I mean, I think he spent more time in Ukraine compared to the borders. But did you know, and this is just some trivia for you guys, if we had spent all the money that we sent over there here at home, that's around $66 billion, give or take, right? So around $66 billion in taxpayer money, that much money would have built the border wall almost 2 times over. Seriously, guys, the priorities literally boggle the mind. But hey, you got your own opinions about this thing. Do you believe that foreign nations should benefit from taxpayer money before Americans? That's an idea, huh? But sadly, it seems to be...
No, that's crazy. Why would we empower other countries that are actively seeking our downfall before we empower ourselves? That doesn't make sense at all.
The reality of this world. But here's a real question. What's the biggest threat to our world right now? Is it wars, famine, food shortages? None of the above, folks. It's climate change. That's right, guys. The 2 words that the federal government has spoken time and time again and has been used as a reason as for many of their agendas. A reason for them to try and push for some really, how do I call them, crazy policies?
I want to stop all drilling on the East Coast and the West Coast and in the Gulf.
We literally have an energy crisis because we stopped drilling for oil. Like, what? We literally have a energy crisis. Our grids could go down any second. Energy prices are soaring more and more every month because we stopped drilling for oil. We're not ready for a green world. Like, the engines and capabilities we had for a green world, we're not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that carbon, you know what I'm saying, our carbon footprint shouldn't get smaller and pollution and stuff aren't real. It definitely is. But like, we gotta figure out other ways because we're not ready to switch over and just stop altogether. It doesn't work. Like, we're literally running out of energy. It doesn't work. And like all these electric engines and stuff, like work trucks and stuff like that, all these big rigs and 18 wheels that produce like the most, we don't have the capabilities to really turn those into workload trucks like with electric engines. The electric engines don't just put out enough horsepower and torque to carry huge, massive loads.
But I lost in court. We're still pushing really very hard. Look, the alternative is you get everything is better as we have the private sector's coming off the sidelines. They've invested $250 billion in alternative energy. They're building solar facilities. They're building, there's electrolyzers to take hydrogen and turn it. I mean, there's so much going on. Finally, no one can any longer deny that we don't have a problem with climate change.
You know, there are times, like, this is facts. There are times that I'm not quite sure where his sentences start or end. I'm not even joking here. I just want to point that out because, I listen to every word and man, it's kind of like listening to different languages sometimes. Let's talk about what he said though. He wants to what? Stop all drilling? Well, what does he expect to put in our fighter jets and our tanks? Batteries? And again, some of you guys might find that funny, trying to put in some AA batteries or some Energizer batteries into a big old tank or a jet, but think about the national security here. I mean, like, how are you supposed to defend the country when our planes and tanks don't even have fuel? Is this really the problem that he should be worried about? You know what is a problem here at home? Drugs. And where are they going through? The borders. And
like I said, smuggling with the cartel, huge. You know, it's not even just from like down north. I mean down north, down south. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we get a lot of like fent, cocaine, all that. You know what I'm saying? But we also get a lot of stuff from Canada too. It's not just the southern border we gotta protect. We gotta protect the northern border too. We get a lot of MDMA, pills, perks, all that. We get a lot of that from up north, Canada and all that. So it's not just the south we gotta protect from. And even for immigrants, a lot of people are coming from the northern border. But we gotta, you know what I'm saying, stop the problem at the root, and it's the borders. All these drugs are being smuggled through the borders.
We've now come full circle with this story because look what Border Patrol sees there. Not much, just 121 pounds of cocaine. But sure, this isn't a big problem, right? So anyway, what's the street value of that thing? Almost $4 million. Do you think that the federal government has their priorities right? Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I love reading your comments. And I also want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Share this video.
So yeah, guys, there you go. There's like really my take on everything. But like I said, I'm gonna have all this link down below so you can check it out for yourself. But man, guys, this is just crazy, yo. And like, we just need to wake up, because when we really work together as a people to change stuff, it works. You know what I'm saying? The power's in the people. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta wake up and take action and stop letting these old men just run our lives when they're only interest is themselves and their friends. They're only trying to enrich themselves and their friends. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss another upload. I'll see you guys later. Peace.